I'm a cord cutter. Give me the skinny. What are some of the ways that I'm actually going to be able to watch the World Cup?
Well, thanks for having me. So what's really exciting is I think for the first time, we have at the international stage the ability to watch a major event without cable. So there's really two main ways. I would say the first way, and probably the most inexpensive way, is to buy a over-the-air antenna. So with an antenna for 30 to 60 bucks, you can get channels like Fox, which will air the majority of the games in English, and Telemundo, which will air 56 of the 64 games in Spanish. But that won't get you everything. So some of the games, 26 of the games, will actually be on Fox Sports 1, which is Fox's cable channel. And you really need a live streaming service to get that. So there's a number of different ones. There's DirecTV Now, Hulu Live TV, PlayStation View, Fubo TV, Sling, and YouTube TV. And with those different services, you'll be covered from Fox in most markets, Fox Sports 1, Telemundo, and then the 8 extra games in Spanish on NBC Universo on some.
Okay, give us some tips for watching while we're at work, though, because I know that when there are live sporting events happening around the world and it doesn't coincide with when you're home from work, what ends up happening is while you're at work, people are watching. What's the best way to do it while you're at work?
Yeah, totally. So these live streaming services are absolutely awesome for that. So what they do is they all come with a DVR, and because the games are being broadcast in Russia, on the East Coast, that means most of the time slots are going to be 8 a.m., 11 a.m., and 2 p.m. Eastern. And so if you can't catch them at work, you can always DVR them, but you will be able to watch it on a number of different devices. So from your computer, your iPhone, your Android device, or if you happen to have a streaming stick attached to your monitor at the office, you can watch it like TV as well.
Jason, I think one of the things that people love about the World Cup is the local flair that can be added to, right, based on where the games are being played. This year they're happening in Russia. Are certain services offering bonus feeds with additional cameras and local commentary?
Yeah, so in fact, 3 of them. So Fubo TV, Sling TV, and Hulu Live TV, all offering additional camera feeds. So they offer something called the tactical cam, which will actually give you footage about 2 hours before the game that can let you see your teams warming up and see what's going on in the field. On top of that, during the game, they're offering something called the cable cam. And what the cable cam does is it's kind of like watching the game like you're playing FIFA, where it's over the field and you can see as the action is getting going. And then during some games, they have these things called team feeds. So the team feeds will actually bring local commentary from commentators who are specializing in your favorite teams. One thing that's interesting, though, is if you do want to watch in foreign languages, Sling TV is the way to go. They have Portuguese, Polish, French, and Arabic, and they're really the only service that covers foreign languages outside of English and Spanish.
All right.
Yeah, this is great stuff. I'm curious about supplementing your viewing with social media services like Facebook, like Snap. We talk a lot about Twitter, and indeed, we're seeing a bump in Twitter of late because analysts are bullish on the idea that Twitter is going to be covering the World Cup in a unique and engaging and compelling way. How are services that are not traditional big screen services going to supplement viewing for the World Cup, Jason?
So while they won't have the live games, both Twitter and Snapchat will all be bringing highlights of the different goals. So you saw this a little bit on Snapchat around the Olympics, where they brought instant analysis after every major event. Twitter's doing something where almost immediately after a goal is scored, you'll be able to watch a live highlight of it. There's also a 30-minute pre- and post-game show broadcasting live on Twitter. So if you can't catch the game, at least you can see a recap of all the highlights.
We know different services have promotions, right, to get discounted first months for free. You can kind of maybe try to circle around it that way. Some of the services that you think might be good options for people, I guess, that are just really, truly trying to tune in just for the World Cup, Jason.
Yeah, totally. So these services, one of their big promotions is they always say free cancellation. So if you want to try one out for a month, it's a great opportunity. So DirecTV Now, right now, you can get your first 3 months for only $10 each month. Hulu Live TV is also a great option. If you're already a Hulu subscriber, to get Hulu Originals, it's only $32 to add the live TV package. And Fubo TV is offering a special promotion right now where you're actually able to get a third stream during the World Cup. So what that means is you and two of your friends can each log into the Fubo account and watch the games either together or in different places.
Jason, before we let you go, just give us an idea of what FOMOPOP is and what else viewers and visitors to the site can find.
Yeah, so FOMOPOP really builds on the fear of missing out. So we don't want you to subscribe to a service without checking out our reviews to learn which is the best one online. So one of our main reviews is on these live streaming services. We have a great tool where you can add the different channels, shows, and sports teams that you watch, and we can tell you which is the best service for you. We also do the same with things like wireless plans. So if you're looking to travel abroad or you want to see which has the best tethering or which is the best family plan, we make it easy for you to find which is the best service for you.
Jason Gurwin, co-founder and CEO of FOMOPOP, thanks so much for joining us today on Cheddar.
We'll be watching.
Thanks very much.